Okay, challenge question for the vector chapter. Okay, challenge. So we're given that point B lies on the line which is 3y equals 15 minus 5x. Okay, given that the magnitude of OB is equal to the square root of 34 over 2. Find the two possible expressions of OB. OB in the form is equal to PI plus QJ. Okay, so let's have a little think about what we've got going on here. If we rewrite this out as y equals minus 5x over 3 plus 5, 15 divided by 3. Okay, we can draw this as a line that is something like here. There's O, there's 5 minus 5 thirds is like 1.6. So it's coming in here and it's doing something like that. So 5 divided by thirds would be 3 on here. Okay, and so we're looking for this point here, and we got OB, and it goes to PI, IP somewhere here as to how we get to it. So we ultimately have a triangle on here which gives us a magnitude of root 34 over 2. Okay, root 34 over 2 is approximately 2.9. Okay, so that would suggest that 2.9 is just a very thin sort of circle from there that we're looking at. Okay, so if it's 2.9, it's 2.9. Let's have a look and see what we can do here. Okay, so if we had a P and a Q value, we could do P squared plus Q squared, and the square root of that is equal to the root of 34 over 2. Okay, and we also have that the positions, we would end up with positions on this line which would be y equals minus 5 over 3x plus 5, and that pi vector would be work the same as a coordinate, so I being the x, so p being the x, so we would have q is equal to p minus 5 over 3p plus 5. Coming back here on the left, I'm going to square both sides of this. Let's do root 34 divided by 2 squared is, of course, going to be 17 over 2. 17 over 2 is equal to p squared plus q squared. Okay, we've got a value for what q is here, so let's substitute that straight in and say that p squared plus minus 5 over 3p plus 5 squared equals 17 over 2. And so now as we go through and solve this, we end up with p squared plus 5 5 is 25 over 9 p squared minus 5 over 3 times 5 is minus 25 times 2 because we have 2 of them, minus 50 over 3 plus 25 is equal to 17 over 2. Okay, so 25 over 9 plus 1 gives us 34 over 9 p squared, I'm missing a p on that, minus 50 over 3p, and 25 minus 17 over 2 is 33 over 2. Is equal to 0. We've got a quadratic. Okay, so going into quadratic solver, or polynomial solver, and so we have 34 divided by 9 for that one, we have minus 50 divided by 3 for this one, and 33 divided by 2 for that one, and so we are told that p can equal 99 over 34 and also 3 over 2. Coming back up here, we've got a q value which we can substitute in. Okay, so we can say q is equal to minus 5 over 3, 99, 34 plus 5. And we can also say that q is equal to minus 5 over 3, 3 over 2 plus 5. And when we work both of them out, what's that? Minus 5 divided by 3 times by 99 over 34. Okay, minus 165 over 34 plus 5 is 5 over 34. And over here, q is equal to minus 5 divided by 3 multiplied by 5. 5 over 2 minus 5 over 2 plus 5 is 5 over 2. What did they want it in? And find two possible expressions for OB in this format. Okay, so OB is going to be 99 over 34i plus 5 over 34j, or it's going to be equal to 3 over 2i plus 5 over 2j.